Okay, so today I'm going to introduce you to Canva. It's a free online program that lets you make Facebook posts, Instagram posts, story posts for whatever you need, essentially. It's a social media hub where you can make a bunch of different types of posts, design them how you want, create them the size you want, whatever you need. It's very useful and it's free. So I'm going to show you how to get there. Go right to Google, search Canva, C-A-N-V-A, and put that in. It doesn't matter which of these you click, because as long as it gets you to canva.com, that's what we need. So we're going to go to canva.com, and right away, it's going to take you to this loading screen, and you see it says, start your free pro trial or get Canva free. This is one of those things where if you start your free pro trial, you'll need a credit card and they'll start charging you after your trial is over. You don't need the pro version. The free version works fantastic. So we're going to click on get Canva free. Now, you're going to follow through on this, get Canva free, and you're going to create your account. Now, once you've got your Canva all set up and you're good to go, you're probably going to end up at this screen, which is the Canva home screen. And this is where you can navigate to everything you need to. So there's a couple important things I'm going to show you from this screen. The first one is your recent designs. And you can see right here, there's a couple designs in here, just listed, neighborhood highlights. Now, these are all designs that I've created. And when you create your own design, they will be here in chronological order from the most recent one you've made to the oldest one. And it's an easy way to go through the designs that you've made for yourself and just find them really fast. It just shows the one that you've worked on the most recently. And to start, it'll be blank. You won't have anything here because you haven't made any designs. But once you've made some designs of your own, or you've used some of the Canva templates that we've created for you, which I show you in the Canva template video, which you should watch after this, they will show up here in your recent designs once you've worked on them. Now, if you want to make a folder, it's very simple. You click on all your folders, and in the top right-hand corner, you can create a new folder. So if you want to organize your designs, once you've started making a few, then it's very simple to do so. You can put them in a folder, and to add designs to a folder, you go to the design, you click on the three dots here, and you can move to folder, and it will pop up your options here, which folder you want to move it into. So that helps if you want to organize your designs a bit. Now, getting into the actual designing of things, the first thing that you want to look at is in the top right-hand corner, you have create a design. And when you click on that, it will give you a ton of options here. So Canva has all these sizes of designs for you pre-made. So if you want a Facebook post, no problem. They have it set up for you. An Instagram post, no problem. They have it set up for you. A story post, no problem. They have it set up for you. Do you want a website banner? You can search that. And they will probably have banner sizes for you. Banner, landscape, banner, portrait, website size, blog banner, canvas banner. So they have lots of pre-made sizes for you based on what you want to create. Now, say for example, I just want to make a Facebook post. Very simple, create a design, Facebook post. Let's click on that. Now it's going to take you into a new window where you are in design. So this is where you'll create the content. And again, we've made a bunch of templates for you, so you don't have to make anything from scratch. You can just use the templates we've made for you, which is in the template folder. And there's a bunch of links to them. It's property sheets, it's property highlights, it's neighborhood highlights, and you can customize it yourself. But if you want to make your own design, this is where you start. So you create your design, and you can see in the top here, it says untitled design, Facebook post. So let's name it. You just click on this to name it, and we'll say design post 1. That's the name of it. Now we've named it design post 1. I'm going to show you the tools that you have at your disposal to actually design here. It's very simple. You have a bunch of things on the left side. You have templates, elements, uploads, text, styles, audio, logos. Now I'll go over them really quick. Templates is probably the most useful one because templates are pre-made things from Canva, not even from us, that are made to be customizable for you. And it has tons of stuff, even real estate. So let's see if they have a real estate listing. Let's search that in the templates. And now we have all these templates that we can use and customize for ourselves, for the house that you are selling. So one thing to note is if you put your mouse over it and a crown shows up right here that says Pro, you can't use that. You can only use the ones without that because that's for the paid members. But there's still tons of these. All of these ones I'm hovering over right now, you can use any of those. So let's just pick one we like. I think this one looks really cool. So we're going to click on it, and it will load up the whole design for you, ready to go. Now you can replace it with whatever you want. Put your house picture right here. Put your picture right here, right? You click on these different items that are loaded up in this template and you change them to how you want. It doesn't have an on-site gym, but it has an on-site pool. No problem. Go type that in. Very easy. So the templates are a great way to start. You pick one you like the look of, you make it for you. You put your picture in, you put your name in, you put your phone number in, you put your MLS number in, whatever it is, right? So templates are a great way to make a post or make something really unique very quick. You just adapt it how you want it to say. Now I'm going to click on this button here that says add page, and that's just going to give me another blank page, but still within the same design. So if I click add page, see it has the same background as before because it matches the design that we're working with. However, I'm going to actually go back to the blank template that we were working with. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to delete this one here with this garbage can icon, delete page. And I'm going to change our background, which you can do just by clicking on it. And you'll see this square pop up. I'm going to change my background color back to white. So now we're back to ground zero. And now I'm going to show you what elements are. So if you click on elements, this is, again, something you can search up, but you can put lines and shapes in here. Very easy. You just click on lines and shapes and they have a ton for you. They have arrows, triangles, circles, a whole bunch. You can use these arrows to see more, or you can go see all. And you can use any of these. You just click them and they'll show up. And you can change the color of them with this color corner. And you can size them up. Very simple. You grab on the edges and click and drag to move them around. And these are great because if I want to put a title here, maybe I'd go like this, and these lines will help you center it. I'd stretch it all the way out, and then I would put the address or something on this nice little block that I've made now. So it's a very easy way to sort of separate different information that you're putting into your post. Maybe you're putting a title up here, and then maybe you're putting a picture of the house on top of this, right? Whatever you want to do. So these are your elements. However, elements also includes something called graphics, which are really helpful. And they're good. So if you're doing a little market recap and you want a cute little picture of a house, I can literally search up house in my search bar under elements. And I can click specifically on graphics. You'll see there's pictures and there's graphics. I want graphics because I think they look nicer. And there's all these house icons I can use. Boom. Now it's on here. Now I can drag it right here. And I can put my market recap on the right side here if that's something I want to do. Just an example. But look through the elements. There's tons of free things to use. And they'll even recommend more things for you that align with what you're using. So if you have houses, they'll offer you more houses and whatnot. If you ever want to delete an item or an element, you click on it and you just hit the backspace button on your keyboard. Gone. Now, uploads are pictures that you've put into Canva. And they will show up on this left side here. So for example, I have William from our agent of the week. And when I click on him, Canva remembers that I uploaded a picture of him and he just comes right back to me here. So I can put him wherever I want to and I can use that. So if you have photos of houses that you've uploaded into Canva, that you've dragged into Canva, that's how you would add photos, is you would click and drag them on, drop them onto Canva. They will also be in your uploads section here. Another way that you can add photos is if you go to uploads and you go upload media, and then it will allow you to choose, movies or videos or pictures or even audios. And then you can just click open and it will upload that as well. So you don't have to click and drag. You can also upload pictures if you'd like to do it that way. Moving on to text. This is where you can add different words, different writing, whatever you need. They have different sizes. And they also have cool font combinations here. You can see these. So maybe you want to use them for an open house or something like that. You can scroll down. They got a couple options. This is a pretty cool font I like to use. You click it, it'll show up. And, it's not looking too good on this white background here. So what we're actually going to do is change the color of it. And you can change the color of the font by going to this A text color. And maybe I'll change it to black. And I'll change them both to black. And now you can see it a little bit better. You can size it up and down using this font size here. You can change the text of it. So I can make it this text, whatever it is. And there's some special effects you can play with in here. I won't get too much into those. If you're interested, you can play with those yourself. But that's how you would add text. And to delete it, I'm just going to select it like that. And I make this selection box by clicking holding and dragging, and I delete it with backspace. If you want something not as wild, just add a heading. Very simple. Black font. You can change the font same way, change the size the same way. You can change the color if you want the same way. And then you can just click and drag it around wherever you need to do it. And now another feature which is really cool is the styles. And you can see we have ours set up for Neuralta's brand colors. So I have all of my colors set up here, but there's a bunch of different styles that users have made for you to use, which are these color palettes that look really nice together. So if you want to use these color palettes, you can click on them and it will load them in for you. And you can see it's all set up. It has a nice background. It has heading and subheading in certain colors. So it's a great way to use colors. You can also upload your own brand colors if you want to, but again, that is a paid feature. So you can use these maybe as a start. You like the colors of them or they fit with your branding. Then it's a great way to get your color scheme kind of set up. Okay, so another really important thing about Canva is how to position the elements you want in the right order. What I mean by that is you can see I have this title here and we'll say new listing. Woo. And I want it to go up on top of this red bar that I've made to be a nice little title area. But when I click and drag it, it goes behind it, right? And that's not what I want. I want it to be on top of that red bar. So what you're actually going to do is you can put it anywhere on that red bar and obviously you can't see it. But what you want to do is go to the red bar and you're going to right click it. And you'll see this option, send backward or send to back. And what this does is basically it puts it the furthest back on the page. So everything under it will be on top of it now. So we're going to, again, our title's under there now, but we're going to right click the square and go send to back. And now it is backwards. It is behind this new listing here. And you'll see you have this option on any of your elements. So we also have that option on our text. If we were to send it to back, it's behind the red block again, but we don't want that. So we're going to send the red block to the back and our text is in front of it. So it's important to know that because if you want to move elements around and you want them to show up on top of certain things, then you're going to have to be able to move them backwards or forwards in that mix. The last thing you want to do is download your post. Say it's ready to go and this is what I want to post. I've put a picture in here or whatever it is. It's very simple. In this top right-hand corner, you have your options. And if you sync up your Facebook, you actually can publish to Facebook from Canva. But I prefer to just download it and then publish to Facebook the normal way. And how you'll do that is this button right here, this arrow, and I'll click on this and it will go download. And it has some options here for you, but it's pretty simple. I would leave it at PNG. And if it's not selected there, it says a JPEG or something else, I would select PNG. You can save it as a PDF, as even a video, but I would recommend just saving it as PNG, leave the size at 1, and then just press download. And you'll see right here in the right corner, it is downloading and it is done and it will pop up in your downloads. If you can't find it at the bottom here, search downloads on your computer and it will be there. Now, with all that said, Canva is a very powerful tool and there's a lot more you can do in it than just this. This is essentially the basics. I encourage you to play around, try and create posts for yourself or adapt those templates that works in a way for you and your brand. The last thing I'm going to add is go check out our Canva templates video. We've made a bunch of templates for you specifically. And you can adapt them to how you want them to be and use them yourself as your own design once you've made them yours. So go check that video out. And beyond that, that's it.